Hi, welcome to the Advanced Shoulder Strengthening Program. This program is designed for anyone who would like to increase the strength of both of their shoulders and improve performance. The prerequisite for this program is that you do not have any shoulder pain. What you need for this program is a physio ball, a towel for stretching, and an appropriate set of hand weights. Let's follow Paul as he performs these exercises for us. You should have already warmed up appropriately for this, but let's begin with some gentle stretchings. Okay, Paul, let's begin with our forward flexion. We're going to do both sides, 2 sets of 15 seconds. All right, here we go. Let's gently lean into the wall. That's perfect. Looks good. You got about 8 seconds left on this stretch. Nice and relaxed. 2, 1. Okay, let's switch to the other arm. Here we go. Let's push into the wall. Again, you want to keep your back nice and straight, your arm nice and straight. You can try and reach up as high as you can up on that wall, and you should feel that stretch in the front of the shoulder. You got about 5 seconds left on this stretch. How are we doing? Are we all right? Good. All right. Fantastic. Let's do the other arm. Let's do our right arm now. Second set on this one. Here we go. Let's stretch into that wall. Nice gentle stretch. Again, no pain with any of this. We got about 7 more seconds here, and then we're going to do our last set on that left arm. 1, that's it. All right, let's do that left arm. Reach up onto the wall, and let's push forward. This stretching is essential to get that arm nice and warmed up for these exercises. Looks pretty good here. You got 5 more seconds on this arm. Nice and comfortable. Looks great. You're done. All right, let's move on to some external rotation. So we're going to stand against that wall, arm 90-90, and we're going to rotate ourselves around. Let's start with the right arm, and let's go. You got 15 seconds here. Should feel that stretching right up in the front. Very important. A lot of athletes get tight in that area of the shoulder. Looks good. 3 more seconds. 2, 1. All right. Let's do the other arm. We'll flip it around. Okay, let's try and keep that elbow just down a little bit, and let's begin. Here we go. Nice stretch. You're going to rotate your body out. Use your arm for support on the other leg. You're feeling that stretch up into the pectoralis, the front aspect of our shoulder. It's one of the major movers. Okay, that's it. Let's go to the other arm again. This is our last set on that arm. All right, let's begin. Let's stretch forward. A lot of power is generated in the front aspect of the shoulder, and we often can get a contracture in that region, so this is really helping us here. All right, you look good. Nice deep breaths. All right, we're done with this one. Let's go to the last one. Here we go. Let's stretch that one out. Nice supportive base here. Legs are far apart. Nice and comfortable, right? No pain? No pain. Okay, looks good. Got about 5 more seconds here. Then we're going to go on to our third stretch. 2, 1. Okay, that's good. Next stretch is going to be our posterior stretch. Working the back aspect of our shoulder. We're going to pull our arm across our chest. Let's start with that right arm. Okay, here we go. Nice and gentle pulling across. We're stretching the back portion of your scapula. Some of the shoulder stabilizers. Looks good. You got 3 more seconds, and we'll go to the other arm. All right, relax on that. Let's try the other arm, bring it across. We're going to try and reach down all the way onto our back, pulling that across. Again, if you feel some pain up in the front, a little bit of impingement, let's bring that arm just back a little bit. Okay, let's relax. All right, let's do the next arm. Pull that across. Feel a good stretch here. Doing okay? All right, as we stretch, we are always going to breathe. Nice deep breaths into this. Helps relax our muscles. Think about just relaxation through this. 2, 1. Okay, let's do our last stretch on the other side. Pull that across. Let's begin. Looks good. Knees should be slightly bent. You want to make sure you're in a comfortable, stable base here. You got about 5 more seconds. And then we're gonna be done with this, and we've got one more stretch to go. 2, 1, that's it. Okay, let's get a towel. We're gonna do some internal rotation stretch. Let's start with that right arm behind your back. Okay, and the whole idea with this is that we're gonna pull using that other arm and bring the hand up. This is stretching out, again, the front of our shoulder. Let's begin. Nice and gentle, no pain. Again, you should feel that stretch up into this region. If you're having any discomfort, which we don't want, you're just gonna relax that stretch down. That looks great, really good. 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's flip the arm. Doing a great job here, Paul. Great job. Okay, let's begin. Let's pull that arm up. Again, knees should be slightly bent, shoulder width apart. Want a good stable base. We don't want any injuries here whatsoever. You got about 5 more seconds on this. Then we're gonna go through our second set, beginning with the right arm. Good job. All right, let's flip that back. That's it. Take some deep breaths and let's begin on that right side. Pulling that up. Again, this is your support arm up here. We're keeping our arm nice and close to the body here, feeling the stretch up into the front of the shoulder. You get about 3 more seconds. Okay, fantastic. Let's have you flip your arms around. All right, and let's begin. Great job with this stretching. You really look good. Your arms should be getting nice and warm right now. We should be all ready for our strengthening exercises. You've got about 5 more seconds, and then we're gonna move on to some good strengthening exercises. 2, 1, great job. Okay, now that we're warmed up, let's begin our first strengthening exercise. We're gonna use a physio ball, and we're gonna put that at shoulder level up against the wall. Paul, you're gonna lean in and really push on that ball. Great shoulder stabilizing exercise. We're gonna do for each arm 5 rotations. We're gonna go clockwise and then counterclockwise. All right, so let's start that up. Whole idea behind this is that you're really trying to stabilize yourself using that arm rotating. That looks great, looks great. Tough exercise here, but we can do it. Let's go counterclockwise. You can push yourself out of the envelope a little bit by going a little bit wider. If you don't feel stable and comfortable, don't go that wide. You can shorten the motion. Take some deep breaths as you're doing this. Okay, let's switch up arms. All right, let's go clockwise. Looks great. Nice stable base. Maybe move those feet apart just a little bit. But really concentrate on pushing in on that ball. This is a great functional exercise. This will really help your what's called proprioception, and that's how we can tell our body position in space. It's great for all throwers and overhead activity. Good exercise, good job. All right, let's finish up with that one, and let's flip our arms again. Try it again. I know it's tough, but let's do it. Here we go. You got it, you got it. Nice small circles. Again, you can go a little bit wider, but if it's tough, keep them small. You're doing a great job, Paul. Really, really good. Keep it going. Breathe through this exercise. All right, you're almost done. Almost done. All right, last one there. All right, let's flip up that arm. Keep it going. You're almost there with this. Almost there. You might feel that arm shake a little bit. Again, make sure you protect yourself because we don't want you falling either. So again, if you have to stop, you're going to stop here. Well, let's keep it going. We're going to go counterclockwise. The last 5. You got 4 more. Nice and controlled. Nice and slow. Again, shorten the motion if you have to. Perfect. Great job. The next strengthening exercise is external rotation, seated on the floor using a ball and an appropriate hand weight. Again, you should be able to complete these repetitions with that hand weight. Paul, if you have to make it easier, we can use a lighter weight. All right, in this position, 2 sets, 10 reps. Here we go. Let's rotate that arm up. We're seated nicely, very comfortable, using that other hand for support. There we go. That's perfect. Again, if at any time this is uncomfortable, you can lower, down, and don't bring it up as high. Okay? That looks great, though. Doing a great job here. Great, great job. All right, keep it going. Okay, let's move the ball over to the other side. Again, this is working our rotator cuff, the external rotators. Let's begin. That way feels okay? All right, again, we're going to breathe through these exercises. Let's just remain comfortable. Again, you got a nice little mat that you're sitting on. Hopefully that's comfortable. Let's just keep moving that arm up and down. 10 repetitions. You're doing a great job here. Good work. Good work. Okay, let's flip it over. Let's do the other side again. This is the second set on that side. All right, let's begin. That weight feels okay? All right. All right. This is really going to make your shoulder feel a lot better. It's going to make it much stronger. It's going to improve your function by doing all of these exercises. Good job. Keep it going. Breathe through each one of these. We're in a good position here. Looks great. All right, let's flip the ball around. We're going to do that side, the left side. All right, let's begin. This is our last set through here. Make it a good one. Let's keep our technique perfect. Arms 90-90 here, our shoulders up, our elbows high. Really looks good. Doing a great job, Paul. Keep up the good work. It'll pay off for you. Somewhere down the road, it'll pay off for you. Good work. Good work. Good job on that strengthening exercise. The next exercise is internal strengthening using the ball. You're going to do both arms at the same time. This sometimes is difficult to get onto the ball, and Paul's going to show us how we slowly rotate ourselves into what we can call a bridging position. We're going to put both weights in our hands, and if you feel comfortable, you can use weights. Otherwise, get rid of the weights. But we're going to bring our arms back. We're going to do 2 sets of 10 repetitions, so let's go. Technique looks good, nice and comfortable, nice wide base here. How does this feel? Good. All right, we're going to bring arms back to a gentle, comfortable position and rotate them up. This is working in the front of our shoulder. This is a lot of throwing in here, using that pec and that subscap muscle. That looks great. You're really doing a great job here, Paul. Nice and comfortable. We're also working our core here because we're balancing ourselves on that ball too. So we're working multiple groups here. Okay, take a break for a sec. Let's take some deep breaths. You all right?
I'm good.
All right, let's go. Let's do it again. Got another 10 reps here. Let's go. We're going to push through this. They should be comfortable, but you should definitely feel as if you're doing some work here. I can tell by that little bit of a light sweat you're building up here. Let's keep it going. Nice breathing. Really looks good. A few more to go. That's it. Last one. That was a great job with that strengthening exercise. The next exercise are push-ups on the ball. So let's get into position. We're going to put our feet on the ball. We're going to gently roll it out. You can make this easier or harder depending upon how close that ball is. The closer it is, the easier it is. The farther away it is, the harder it is. Okay, we're going to do 2 sets of 10. All right, Paul, let's do it. Back's nice and straight, head's nice and comfortable. You're doing a great job here. Keep it going. Looks good, nice and stable. Paul's going up on his toes makes it even more difficult. If you're having some problems, we can stabilize the ball if you have a buddy that helps you. All right, let's take a break here. All right, comfortably off that ball. All right.
Try it.
If you really feel good and strong, we're going to try a little bit different exercise of push-ups. We're going to use our hands on the ball this time. If you're not comfortable doing this, go back to that other push-up position, or you can even just go to a standard push-up. All right, here we go, Paul. You got 10 to go. All right, you're doing a great job. Back's nice and straight on your toes. stabilizing that ball. You're using lots of muscles here. Good core strengthening. This is going to help you. Good job. Again, it might be helpful to have a buddy help stabilize the ball if you need it. Just a little bit helps. Great job there. All right, fantastic. All right, let's move on to the next exercise. This is going to be seated shoulder press on the ball. Okay, Paul, you got your weights. We're going to sit comfortably, nice and balanced on the ball, using our abdomen and our back to help stabilize ourselves. We're going to do 2 sets of 10 reps. All right, let's begin. Looks good, all the way up. Great job. Keep breathing through that. Back nice and straight, thinking about keeping the shoulders nice and level. Good work, Paul. All right. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right, let's do our next one. Here we go. Let's start. That's 1. That's 3. Come on, keep it going. That's 5. 6. You got 4 more. All right, last one. Great job on that shoulder press. Let's get into the next strengthening exercise. That's going to be reverse flies on the ball. Again, we're going to do 2 sets of 10. Paul, get into position comfortably on that ball, resting your belly on that ball, using your feet for stability. Okay, we're going to think about using our shoulders, and let's start doing a reverse fly. That's great. Come on back down. Good job. You're looking great here. Breathe through it. That's it. Again, we're working lots of core muscles here, stabilizing our body. Let's keep thinking about our shoulder blades getting pulled together here. Good work here. Working up that sweat, strengthening those arms. That's it. All right, let's take a break here. All right, how you feeling? All right, ready for another? Here we go. Let's begin. Keep it going. Nice, smooth, slow motions. We don't want to jerk any motions here. Nice and comfortable. Nice and stable on that ball. Good work. Keep it going. You got 3 more here, Paul. Come on. Breathe through it. 2 more. Here's your last one. Excellent. Great job with those flies. Let's move into our next strengthening exercise. That's going to be standing upright rows. All right? Let's get our weights. You might want to use a little bit heavier weight for this, but again, we want to be comfortable. All right. Let's begin doing our standard upright rows. Here we go. Again, knees slightly bent, shoulder width apart. That's it. Bring it to a comfortable position. How are those feeling?
Good.
All right. Looks good. Looks really good. Again, we're thinking about the top portion of our muscle and the shoulder here. We don't want to hike up our shoulders. We want to keep them nice and level. Looks great. Okay, last one. Breathe through it. Bring them back down. All right. Definitely working up a sweat. All right, here we go. Let's do our next set. This is our last one. Here we go. Bring them up and down. Nice and slow. Controlled motion. All right, think about the core. Think about the stability that your abdomen and your lower back are playing in all of this. It really looks good. Doing a great job. Got 4 more here. Let's go. Nice and smooth. Good, good job. Here's your last one. All right, let's put those weights down.
All right.
Great job with that strengthening. We've got one more exercise to do. That's called the plank. It's an excellent exercise for core stability and shoulder strength. All right, Paul, let's demonstrate that. We're gonna get down on our forearms. Again, it's nice to have a mat, otherwise those elbows and forearms can hurt. We're gonna keep our back straight and we're gonna do this for 1 minute, okay? If you can't make it a minute, you can definitely take a break. What we don't wanna do is we don't wanna lift up our rear end. We wanna keep it nice and flat. You'll feel this all throughout the center of your body. How's that feel, Paul?
Good right now.
Great job. This is a tough one, but this is the end, so you'll be done after this one. We're doing okay. Breathe into this one. Nice and slow. Focus really well and think about all the good work that you've done, because this is all going to pay off. You got about 30 seconds left here. That's it. That's it. You're almost there. Almost there. Keep holding it. I know you feel like falling down, but just keep holding it. A few more seconds. Got 15 more to go. Almost there. Almost at the end. All right. Got 3, 2, 1. That's it. This program will definitely increase your shoulder strength and increase your performance. Please do this at least 3 times a week. Again, it's important after a program like this to do a cool down period. That constitutes some stretching and potentially some icing if there's any discomfort. I hope you had a great time with this program. Let's see you back real soon.